Ben, look, to be honest with you, it's a bit confusing because the team had serious difficulties prior to the end of last season. We all knew of the Abramovich issue, the selling of the club. It got to a time Thomas Tuchel was credited for how well he's handled the situation. Once that thing died away, it became very clear that the team would be sold. There was prospective buyers. Then all of a sudden, the form started dipping and dipping and dipping. I think that Todd Bowley and his people should have gotten rid of Thomas Tuchel once they decided they were not going to work with Peter Cech. They were not going to work with
Marina.
I think they should have just added Thomas Tuchel there and get him to leave. They didn't do that. From the way they backed the manager in the transfer market. They supported his idea of getting Lukaku to go. They didn't stretch it. They told Inter Milan what they would need. Once Inter gave it to them, they said, Lukaku, you can go back to Inter for a season loan. Now, they asked Thomas Tuchel, what do you need? Every single player he's wanted, they've bought for him.
Exactly.
He requested for Kukurea, he requested for Koulibaly, he requested for Fofana, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. You can't mention
Zakaria.
Everything he's been given. So I would have thought that they would have waited a while, give him at least 5-6 games to look at how the Chelsea team will perform tactically under Thomas Tuchel
with his new players
before making a decision. It was very difficult for me to fathom why they would sack him after 6 games. Because this manager...
They said there were some primary disagreements.
Primary disagreement, is it for footballing reasons? Or he was being asked to accept certain things that tactically as a manager will go against his identity for what he stood for. You understand what I'm saying? A perfect example is the Cristiano Ronaldo thing.
Coach, but you see, what sort of identity do you have that cannot contain the greatest goal scorer of all time? Especially when your team is clearly struggling to score goals.
You see, the greatest goal scorer of all time at age 38, or soon to be 38, will not be there for more than 2 seasons. And if you look at the way Thomas Tuchel...
But Chelsea have always shown that they are a short-term team. They never think about what's happening 3 years down the line. It's always about winning in the season that they are currently in.
That is why I think that Thomas Tuchel had every support. When he told them I didn't want Cristiano Ronaldo, they didn't push it. The owners had every right to tell him that whether you like it or not,
you will take
Ronaldo. But they listened. They bought into that idea. They don't understand the game. Why would they sack him after just 6 games?
Maybe they looked at it and said, but you said you didn't need Ronaldo.
He's on top of Liverpool. He's 5 points adrift of Arsenal.
Okay.
He's now gotten all his Arsenal that he's requested for. Top on the list, Aubameyang. He just played 59 minutes under the manager. Why would you sack him? Totality. You see, that is why don't mind them, okay? You see, that is why it is so important. That for me, I really didn't see the football reason in sacking him. If I was the boss, I would have given him the next 5 or 6 games to have
a
clearer picture of where the team was going. But they couldn't wait.